We often wonder, why did this have to happen to me? And sometimes when life gives us more than enough, pride quietly grows inside us. In our desires and achievements, we forget that everything follows a plan written by the Creator. We forget that what we see today is only a small piece of a much bigger picture. In the end, only time can reveal what is truly good or bad. Maybe you're going through a difficult phase right now, or maybe you're living in comfort and forgetting what tomorrow might bring. If so, this story is for you. It won't just make you think, it may change the way you look at life. So listen carefully until the end. At the edge of a green hill, beside a dense forest, there was a quiet village. In that village lived a humble man named Mr. Rahim. Middle-aged and soft-spoken, Mr. Rahim lived a very simple life. Money was always short, and having enough food twice a day felt like a blessing. Yet despite his struggles, he carried something rare within him, a heart that was content. He never complained about his fate and always accepted life as it came. Mr. Rahim owned a small piece of land where he grew crops with great effort. Helping him were his only son, Ayan, and a powerful white horse named Noor. Noor was no ordinary horse. He was intelligent, fast, and incredibly hardworking. From plowing the land to carrying heavy loads, Noor made their difficult life manageable. Over time, he became more than just an animal. He was family. Both father and son loved him deeply. One day, news of Noor's beauty and intelligence reached a wealthy businessman from the city named Mr. Lawrence. Curious and impressed, he came to the village with his son to see the horse for himself. The moment he saw Noor, he was amazed. Without hesitation, he offered Mr. Rahim a large amount of money, more than Mr. Rahim had ever seen in his life. But to everyone's surprise, Mr. Rahim politely refused. He thanked the businessman and said the horse was not for sale. Mr. Lawrence laughed and tried to persuade him, saying opportunities like this do not come twice. Mr. Rahim simply smiled and replied, "What is good and what is bad, only time can tell." A few days later, something unfortunate happened. During the night, Noor broke free and ran into the forest. By morning, he was gone. The villagers gathered around Mr. Rahim, full of sympathy. They told him this was terrible luck and that refusing the businessman's offer had ruined his future. Mr. Rahim listened quietly and said the same calm words again. Maybe. What is good and what is bad, only time can tell. After several days, the unexpected happened. Noor returned from the forest, but he wasn't alone. Behind him came several wild horses, strong and untamed. Noor had led them back to the village. The villagers were stunned. They congratulated Mr. Rahim and called it great fortune. Some even said he was now rich. Mr. Rahim only smiled and repeated, "Maybe. What is good and what is bad, only time can tell." Soon, Ayan began training the wild horses. One day, while riding one of them, he lost control and fell. His leg was badly broken, leaving him unable to work. Once again, the villagers came, shaking their heads in sorrow. They called it a terrible disaster and felt sorry for the old man. Mr. Rahim responded with the same peaceful words. Maybe. What is good and what is bad, only time can tell. Not long after, soldiers arrived in the village. A war had begun, and they were taking all young, healthy men to fight. Families cried as their sons were taken away. When the soldiers saw Ayan's injured leg, they left them behind. At that moment, the villagers finally understood. What seemed like misfortune had protected Ayan's life. They looked at Mr. Rahim with new respect, realizing the wisdom behind his patience and faith. Mr. Rahim gently said, "We judge life too quickly. We celebrate too soon and despair too fast. But the Creator sees what we cannot. So don't be proud in happiness and don't lose hope in hardship. Time will reveal the truth."